Hello and welcome to my About page. I'm so excited to have you here to learn more about who I am and what I do. My name is Amber DeVos and I am the Seduxe, and I'm a dating and love life coach who specializes in helping singles go from clueless to Casanova, couples go from meh to and I help heal the brokenhearted. And why do I do this? Because I think that dating and love life are two of the most important areas of our life that if we don't get that figured out, it causes a lot of stress and loneliness and questions of self-worth and a lot of things that are pretty detrimental to our overall happiness and well-being, right? So it's a pretty important job, and it's one that I take very seriously. So where did I get the expertise to become a dating coach? You're probably wondering. Well, my background is in anthropology. That's what I studied in university. Not only that, but I have a strong fascination for psychology and communication and even neuro-linguistic programming. And above all else, I just love people and I love making a difference for people and especially helping people fall in love. Now, not just with themselves, but now with other people. My background is actually in photography, so I have a lot of people skills from that because I work with both celebrities and societies, and I ran my own portrait studio for over 15 years in New York City. And I always loved creating an incredible experience for people where they just really enjoyed being in front of the camera, which is actually pretty hard to do. And not only that, but they loved the pictures that I did of them so that they were falling in love with themselves. Remember, I said that earlier. But after 15 years in New York City and moving to California, I realized that I wanted to make a greater impact and be able to help more people because photos are great, but they're just moments in time. So I thought to myself, what else could I do that would really have a significant impact? And that's when I realized coaching, because the goal of coaching is to help people really identify their goals and overcome their obstacles and really be able to achieve those things that are really important to them in their lives. And how I know that is because I have had years and years and years of coaching and years and years and years of experience dating and research on how to do it right. So the clients that I typically work with happen to be successful professionals who have pretty much everything else in their life dialed down except for their love lives. And so I have found in my experience, it's generally due to perhaps a lack of confidence, a lack of know-how, a lack of courage, a lack of effort, and also just a lack of support. So when somebody chooses to work with me, there's a few steps that we take in my programs that really make a huge difference in the results that they're able to produce in their love lives. So first and foremost, like I said earlier, we absolutely identify your goals and then the obstacles that are keeping you from getting them. Second, we do a ton of mindset work because the environment can be what it is, but if we don't work on what's up here, then it makes it very, very uphill to produce any other results. We also work on confidence, communication skills. We have personalized plans, helping you identify what you need with great tools and strategies and personalized advice. We also do a deep dive in what it is that your ideal partner is looking for in another person and also what you're looking for in another person. Surprisingly, I found that a lot of people don't know that on their dating journey, and that clarity makes all the difference in the world. And last but not least, we put you on the court. We get you out in the world, meeting new people, making new matches, and hopefully finding that love that you are looking for. Now, I say hopefully very intentionally, not because this stuff doesn't work, but because it does, but only when my clients are willing to do the work. This is not a done for you program. So who I am not for and who my coaching is not for is somebody who is expecting it to be done for them and handed to them on a silver platter. It is for somebody who is impatient and who is just looking for a quick fix and isn't willing to do the work. It is not for somebody who just wants easy answers or isn't willing to learn anything new. And last but not least, my coaching is definitely not for anyone who is a flake or puts things off last minute or, again, isn't willing to do the work. So if that sounds like you are more than welcome to step out of the room. I won't judge you. There are other solutions that you can certainly go and find. But if you're still here after all of that, then coaching may just, in fact, actually be a great fit for you. And in fact, let me tell you one of my favorite client success stories. So I had a client who came to me as a 44-year-old, very successful surgeon who had never been married, had no kids, and who honestly didn't have a ton of real world experience with the relationships. And his biggest concern was that He was A, too much of the nice guy, right? So he was getting taken advantage of in the relationships that he did have. And then B, because of that lack of experience or plethora of bad experiences, he was wondering if maybe he was damaged goods. And not to mention, he was also on the shorter side, only 5'5", right? So yes, he did have a few things stacked against him in the greater picture of what works for easy dating and what doesn't. But the truth is that there is a lid for every pot. And if somebody, again, is willing to do the work, you can produce the results. And the results for him are he just recently got engaged. I'm so excited for him with a woman who is lovely and wonderful and who adores him. And she's 5'9". Okay. I love that story because, like I said, if you're willing to do the work, anything is possible. And especially when you have somebody who has a big heart by your side, who is there to really be with you, create that plan for you, and help you implement it so that you get those obstacles out of the way, and you get those goals that you have set for yourself. So I hope you really enjoyed learning more about me. And if you have questions, or if you want to learn more about working with me, you have two different things that you can do. One is you can book a coffee chat with me down below. We can just get on a Zoom, 15 minutes. I'm happy to answer any questions you have and ask you any questions that might be helpful for you on your journey. We can figure out maybe if I'm able to help you or not. Or if you know that I can help you and you're ready to work with me, then head on over to my Work With Me page. There's a ton of great information on there on the different types of packages and programs I offer and an opportunity to apply to work with me. Either way, I'm so excited to have you here and share a little bit more about myself. I can't wait to meet you and learn more about you. And until next time, ciao for now.